Hi, my name is Dr. Jalpa. I'm a dermatologist at Clarity Skin Clinic in New Delhi. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the skin barrier. What exactly is the skin barrier and why is it so important? The skin barrier is basically a protective layer of our skin. It protects the skin from external damage, external stressors, oxidative damage. It also locks in the moisture and maintains the hydration of the skin. In today's era of multiple products, layers of products, over exfoliating your skin, the level of pollution that we live in, it's very easy to lose the protective barrier of the skin. It gets damaged and that can actually make the skin really sensitive. How exactly can you recognize a damaged skin barrier? So if your skin feels very dry, very stretchy, it is flaky, it burns on application of anything, even like the blandest or the simplest moisturizer when you apply, it gives you a burning sensation, then chances are that you've damaged your skin barrier. Now, why could you have done that? Is maybe you've used a lot of products which were not helping your skin or not suiting your skin, or maybe you've used them in a wrong way. Product ingredients that can damage skin barriers include retinol, AHA, BHA, uh, uh, acne, certain medications that are given for acne treatment. All these are strong and can actually lead to skin barrier disruption if overused or if used in large quantities. Another reason for skin barrier disruption could be excessive treatment. So there are people who may just go and get a lot of peels done, many aggressive lasers done. That also can lead to skin barrier disruption. Exposure to harsh environmental conditions, exposure to a lot of pollution can also disrupt the skin barrier. All of these can lead to highly sensitive skin, which can then react to anything and everything. Skin barrier can also get easily damaged if you have a very dry skin to begin with, or if you have something called as atopic dermatitis. This is a condition where your skin is otherwise also very dry, and then anything that you apply or use may cause it to become more dry and sensitive. So if you have atopic dermatitis, be very careful of what you're applying on your skin or what treatments you're doing at a clinic. Skin barrier disruption can not only lead to redness and irritation, sometimes it can actually lead to more acne formation, because that dry, stretchy skin actually signals to the oil glands to produce more oil, and that can lead to clogging of pores, and a lot of people with disrupted skin barrier do present with acne also. Why is it important to replenish the skin barrier and how can you do it? Of course, it's important so that the protective function is restored. How can you begin to repair or replenish the skin barrier? Number one, stop using all the harsh products, stop over exfoliating, stop using those at home peeling solutions if you were doing so. Second, you switch to gentler, milder products, at least for the time being. So you need to stop using a foaming cleanser, move to a non-foaming, soap-free cleanser for your face. Wash your face with this cleanser 2 times a day only. Use serums or creams which contain hyaluronic acid, ceramides. These are ingredients that hydrate deeply and do not cause any irritation. What you need to stop is vitamin C, AHA, BHA and retinols. Vitamin C, I say that because a lot of times even that can cause irritation, more so if the barrier is disrupted. So for the time being, you need to stop using all the other products except for a gentle cleanser, moisturizer and a sunscreen. Sunscreen also, preferably use mineral sunscreen so that the potential to cause an irritation will reduce. So use only these products for a while, maybe 10 days, 15 days, till you feel that the dryness, irritation, flaking has come under control. Certain treatments that can be done if you think the barrier is lost is basically include mild, gentle treatments like maybe a hydrofacial. Hydrofacial actually helps to nourish, hydrate deeply and will help to replenish the skin barrier. Once the barrier is replenished, you can move back to using your active products which were helping your skin concerns, but be very careful of how often you're using them, what's the quantity you're using, or if in doubt, visit a dermatologist who can help you frame a new regime so that it helps your skin and does not disrupt the barrier again. Products that you can use on your own like AHAs, BHAs, even the peeling serums, you need to be sure of how often you can use them. So if you have a oily skin, peeling or exfoliating can be once a week or maybe once in 2 weeks. However, if you have a dry skin, I would suggest avoid peeling solutions and AHAs, BHAs completely. For exfoliation, you can maybe use a gentle scrub once in a month or so. However, do not use products which can cause exfoliation, a lot of exfoliation aggressively and lead to barrier disruption. Best is to visit a dermatologist who can help you remake a good regime for your skin type, your skin concerns, and then stick to it. Do a hydrofacial once a month if your skin is very dry and sensitive, and follow us for more such tips.